Hi, I'm martial arts business coach Tom Callos. It's my hat today, business coach. I talked to one of my members of the 100 today, and he's a new member and he's struggling in his school and trying to figure out, how to move forward, build his enrollment. What I provide is I provide coaching. I say, well, here's what you have to do. Kind of like any of you martial arts teachers bring a student on the floor and say, now here's what you have to do. Now, I can do it and show you, but if I do all the work, you don't do the work, right? So the student doesn't get any better. So basically I have to say, here's what you do. Now you step in and start doing it, because part of the learning process is doing it. You can keep in touch with me as much as you want. Here's what I did, here's what I did, here's what I did. Kind of like in a classroom setting. However, the bulk of the work is contingent upon your involvement. So if I say, as I say to every client of mine who's interested in getting new students, because ours is the business of getting students and keeping students, sales and service. I say, I want you to increase dramatically the quantity of your marketing. Now, what I say that's different than most all consultants is that I want your marketing to be about things that you really care about, that you stand for, that are the things you're passionate about. I don't want you to just take these words and these images or this program because it sells, because that fire burns out quickly. I want you to be able to define what it is you care about, find the language for it, and go out and sell the damn thing. Because unless I find the fire that's in you, we could go find another school that's got some ninja program and he sold 500 memberships, and you could take and borrow his ads and borrow his images, borrow his methodology, but you don't give a crap about ninja stuff, right? Unless you're a ninja. You've got to be able to, as a grown-up adult, master teacher, be able to say, this is what I want to do, this is what I stand for, these are the people that I want to reach, and then you have to methodically, day after day after day, invest yourself in it and go out and find out what to do. Well, just tell me what to do. That's not how I operate. Yes, of course, go pass out flyers, pass out 100 business cards, write a press release, start a blog, do a YouTube channel, collaborate with other businesses. These are things like saying, go tie your shoes. Put on your socks first, though. Put on your undies before you put on your pants. Put on your pants, tie your belt, put on your shirt, put on a tie if you have to, wear a jacket, it's cold out there, put a hat on, get the keys to your car, put them in the ignition. You don't need my coaching for that. You hear those things one time. Flyers? You do flyers. You make them. It's not a mystery. You don't need your hand held like that. What you need to be told, in my opinion, is listen, you eat every day. You find a way to eat every day. You find a way to go to sleep. You find a way to take care of yourself. Well, guess what? Taking care of your marketing is a daily activity. You don't take care of your marketing, it's like not feeding your baby. What are the consequences of not feeding your baby? Yeah, and that's not an option, is it? Oh, but you can go day after day after day and not feed your business, and all of a sudden you get desperate. It's dying, right? And you're going, oh. Well, you've got to remember, you break it down on a daily basis. So my instructions are, you're going to do 5 to 10 acts of marketing every day of the year. Every day you work. Well, what do I do? Well, you do a lot. You do everything you're capable of. Now, you can call me or reach out to me in any way and say, I don't know what to do today. And how many times do you think you'd say that before you'd know exactly what to do? How much hand-holding do you need? You don't. You need to be told what to do, and then you need to go after it. And how many times, once you set off on a path, how many times do you pursue it? The rounded number is 1,000. It's 1,000 blogs, it's 1,000 videos, it's 1,000 business cards, it's 1,000 guest passes, it's 1,000 school talks. You just keep going. And if you dramatically increase the quantity of your marketing, paying attention also to the quality, and you work on it every day like you work on a jiu-jitsu game, like you practice your martial arts, you're going to get results. You're going to see things happen. But if I say start a blog like this particular fellow did, I said, well, start a blog and let's start working on the language. Well, he started the blog, but he let a week pass and he didn't do anything. That's like joining a martial arts school and then not showing up for class. I can't force you to do that. And I am trying to find the way to be a catalyst for action. So I try to break it down. Just don't worry about 60 new students. Don't worry about 100 new students. Don't worry about $10,000 more dollars. Let's just focus on today. Today, you're going to do 5 to 10 acts of marketing. And why are you going to do that? You're going to do that for the purpose of getting 3 solid leads. 3 solid leads. People who express an interest, who have a desire, who have a need for what you can provide, who express an interest. 3 of those a day, 20 working days a month, is 60 leads in a month. 60 leads in a month when you're on your game is 30 new students. Now, the other aspect of our business, besides I'm just assuming that your martial arts is good, because if your martial arts isn't good, you're kind of screwed. You better go back to practice so that you have something of real value. But let's assume that's okay. Your martial arts is good. So the other part of that is keeping students. And keeping students comes from service. Not treating everybody the same, but looking at your entire student body, one student at a time. Figuring out what is the key for this person. What do they need? What do they want? How can I better serve them? And that's how you keep students. Sales, service, right? So now, after seeing this video, you have a choice. You want to increase your student body, you have to do 5 to 10 acts of marketing every. If you don't know what to do, that's okay. Just ask. We'll work through it until you know. But if you know what to do and you don't do it, then you're beyond my ability to help. So my phone number's on the screen. I make myself available to my members. And you can't expect the 100 to work magic for you if you don't come in and play. This goes for any consultant that helps you. They're all going to make huge promises, but all of it falls to pieces if you don't take action. So the key point in finding a consultant that can help you is finding somebody you respect enough to listen to, who you respect enough to use as a catalyst to take action. And I mean lots of action consistently. If you can find a consultant selling some kind of trash, but they get you to take action and do all sorts of things, even trash will produce some change in what you're doing. Hope that helps.